We were raised on a small mountain farm in the state of Virginia back in the Appalachian Mountains, and like a lot of the other people, we were raised poor, and we had to walk at least 2 miles each way to get our education for several years. And we become interested in music. Our mother had 12, she had 11 brothers and sisters. There were 12 in the family. Of course, every one of them played the 5-string banjo. But they played it the old clawhammer style, like I still feature now and then. And we decided to get our father and mother to buy us an instrument. Carter, he was interested in the guitar, and I was interested in the banjo. So we had a little grocery store at our home there, and I know Carter got his guitar from a mail order house, one of the catalogs, I don't remember which, but anyway, my aunt had this banjo, the first banjo I had, and we traded something like a bag of flour and some groceries from the store, you know, for this banjo. $5 worth is what I paid for the first one. And we started trying to play, and we were bashful, especially me. I was real bashful, but anyway, a lot of the neighbors, they would come in to listen to us. And we were so bashful that we didn't want to play before them, so we would go in a place like the kitchen and let the neighbors sit in the living room, and they could hear us, but they couldn't see us. We were that bashful, you know, we didn't want to let the people see us play. But anyway, we soon grew out of that, and in our school days in high school, why, they would have like a junior or a senior play, and they would have to set up a stage for certain scenes, and between the acts, they wanted to have a little something to keep the people satisfied, the audience satisfied, and we would stand in front of the curtains and play music and sing. The White Dove, that was the first song that the Stanley brothers ever wrote, about 1947, and back in the hills of Virginia where we were born and raised, that the White Dove fits that song exactly. It's about a boy that maybe left home and left his father and mother and roamed around for a long time, but he had fond memories of what his childhood was like, and he's longing to go back to relive it.
White dove will mourn in sorrow, the willows will hang their head. I'll live my life in sorrow, since mother and daddy are dead. We were all so happy there together in our peaceful little mountain home. But the Savior needs angels up in heaven. Now they sang around His great white throne. White dove will mourn in sorrow, the willows will hang their head. I'll live my life in sorrow, since mother and daddy are dead. Sunday. And at night as I wander to the graveyard, darkness finds me where I kneel to pray. Why does will morning sorrow, the willows will hang their head. I live my life in sorrow since Mother and Daddy are dead.
We were raised in a Christian home. Our father and mother both belonged to the church. They belonged to the Old Baptist. And of course they taught us from the start to learn to sing gospel songs, hymns, that we have done all through the years. I remember when we used to go to church, back when just little boys. I'm speaking now of the Stanley brothers. I still like to mention the Stanley brothers, although Carter, you know, passed away in 1966. I still like to mention the Stanley brothers because he done a great job and was responsible for a lot of the things I'm enjoying now in this music. And we would go to church and we do some of our hymns without music. And that's where we learned to do it, in the Old Baptist churches, where the preacher would get up and line the songs, and then all the congregation would sing along with him. The reason they did that, maybe they had one or two song books, and the people that were doing the singing didn't know the songs, so the preacher had to line them so they could all join in and sing the hymns. And that's where we got a lot of our religious singing. You have to take the good with the bad. We had a lot of hard days, and I've heard a lot of musicians talk now that if I had to go through what you did, I wouldn't be around. Well, I'm thankful to say, you know, that I played a part when the picking was bad. Many of the time we have went out and played, and we had to play our show to get the money to get our gas to come back home on and eat supper.
Nobody loves like mine, no one so faithful and kind. Love that is true as the ocean, nobody loves like mine. Well, they tell me that you found another, and now you'll be going far away. Why haven't you left me, little darling? I love you both night and day. Nobody loves like mine, no one so faithful and kind. Love that is true as the ocean, nobody loves like mine. Well, I guess now just going dreaming and wondering why it couldn't be. Someday, little darling, you'll be sorry for the way you treat me. Nobody loves like mine, no one so faithful and kind. Love that is true as the ocean, nobody loves like mine. Well, they tell me that you found another, and now you'll be going far away. Why haven't you left me, little darling? I love you both night and day. Nobody loves like mine, no one so faithful and kind. Love ain't true as the ocean blue, nobody loves like mine.
That's one of the most